Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and to the fourth instalment of my Christmas series, which has a new episode every day until Christmas Eve. So if you've missed any of the previous videos, then I personally would suggest you go back and watch those first because they're really interesting stories, and then obviously come back because I would come back, don't leave. Watch this one as well. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe so that you just won't miss the future tales that are coming. That being said, let's dive into today's tale, which is Ded Moroz. Ded Moroz is a legendary figure similar to that of like Father Christmas, Saint Nicholas, Santa Claus, and he holds his roots in like Slavic mythology and is an important part of Russian culture. His name into English literally translates into Grandfather Frost. He traditionally wears a robe of like red or blue. I've decided to go with the blue because, well, he just looks epic in the blue. And his robes are often covered in the most beautiful of embroidery. And he carries around a magic staff that quite often has like a snowflake emblem on it. So yeah, he's the Russian Santa. He is quite similar to like your traditional Santa. He brings gifts to the well-behaved children, exactly the same as Santa, Father Christmas, the usual. However, his delivery times are very different to that of Father Christmas and Santa. He will deliver gifts to well-behaved children throughout all of December, but his actual night of delivering gifts and hiding them under the tree is traditionally on New Year's Eve. He doesn't put presents under a Christmas tree, he puts them under the New Year's tree. So although his tale is very similar, I think he deserves a place standalone from everybody else because he is different and he follows more traditional culture. He hasn't really been tainted by like the muddle that has become Father Christmas, Saint Nicholas and Santa. He holds his own in like the mythology department. So this wonderful Grandfather Frost doesn't travel alone either. He's quite different in that respect that he does actually have a partner with him. His granddaughter with the name that I have put on the screen because once again I am not brutalising another country's language. But yeah, the English translation to her name is the Snow Maiden. So that's what I'm going to refer to her as, but her traditional Russian name is up on the screen. But yeah, she travels around with him as his helper. She, helps deliver presents, is very much a big presence in his tale. Grandfather Frost and the Snow Maiden didn't just deliver presents, although that was like their key role, to deliver presents to all the well-behaved children of Russia. They were also in charge of protecting the children and the children's gifts from Baba Yaga, who was a witch her main aim was just to steal the presents, to be quite honest, that I found in my research-wise. I had wished I'd known a little bit about this witch before I'd finished all of my Christmas series because I would have put her on the list. But I definitely think I might do something about her in the future. She's quite an interesting character. But yeah, they have their own sort of little backstory war going on between Grandfather Frost, the Snow Maiden, and Baba Yaga. During the beginning of the Soviet era, communist authorities did try to ban this tradition, But nevertheless, something as merry as this kind of tradition didn't go anywhere, and in fact, he soon became a very important part of Soviet tradition and their culture. So, Grandfather Frost is here to stay. I hope you have enjoyed learning about Grandfather Frost and his granddaughter, the Snow Maiden. Do please join me tomorrow for a new instalment. To be quite honest, the next video is, the folklore is that old that it comes from almost everywhere. I think it's Italian and then Norse and then a little bit of English. Yeah, literally everywhere. So please do come back tomorrow, and I guess I will see you then. Thank you very much for joining me, and goodbye.